Hello everyone and welcome back to another GTA Online video, where in this video we're going to be recovering a subject that I did a while ago, covering what I think were the best DLCs to have come out to date in GTA Online. This is regarding their overall impact on the game as a whole rather than any particular subject like how much money making potential it added to the game or anything else. So with that done and said, without further ado, let's begin with... Now I know what you're thinking, Arena War, really? While the game mode itself wasn't really that rewarding to play, it was pretty darn fun, you gotta admit. No, the real reason Arena War is in this position is because of all the added extras it brought along with it. Special vehicle mines, crazy apocalyptic cars, the beginning of the addition of RC vehicles to the game despite how overpowered they are, the ability to throw cars into the air defying all known laws of physics, coloured headlights, the ability to store a massive amount of extra cars for those into collecting cars, and for me personally it allowed me to create what I think is my most favourite video I've ever made, if cops had Arena War vehicles. Before Smugglers Run, the choice of aircraft that we had was pretty limited for a game of this scale. In fact, I'd have to say that the base game of GTA 5 lacks so much choice that I would personally give it some points down if I was reviewing the base game of GTA 5 as a whole. Smugglers Run fixes this issue, at least in multiplayer only without the use of mods, with the addition of a whole plethora of new aircraft. Some were pretty overpowered, while some were a bit lackluster. But it's the lackluster aircraft that gets the spotlight in this case, because if say two players wanted to have an air skirmish like it were real life, before this update the only choice players had was the Laser and the Hydra, both of which had friggin' lightsabers on the front of them ensuring instant destruction of the opponent if they so much as spent a frame in front of their sights. Smugglers Run offers some aircraft that don't have explosive machine gun lightsabers on the front, so you can have exciting air battles that last for more than 2 seconds. For those who actually want to cause some serious damage, well, there's plenty of choice there too, in the form of the Hunter, the Aquila for those wanting to do stealth missions, the Starling for those with a substantial amount of skill to undertake air-to-ground missions, and then there's the ability to own a hangar to store all of this fancy new stuff. It was great. Remember that time where you were like, oh man, this mission where I have to go through the prison that I've done 300 times is getting real boring. Bam! A new set of missions for you to do. And then...
Introducing Doomsday Heist! Get your own little base of operations, complete with a parking space for the latest high-tech super tanks, jetpacks, missile launchers, and friggin' fireworks!
Granted, the content update also included one of the most infamous of additions, the orbital cannon. But since it's been fixed now, it's not really anything that'll bring down all the good stuff that Doomsday Heist had to offer otherwise. The missions that Doomsday has you do are also different, in a good way. Most missions before then used to only really consist of go here, interact with this object, eliminate all the bad guys. But with the addition of Doomsday, missions could consist of sneak around here, use a submarine car to blow up X, use the jetpacks to... you know, all that fun stuff. Doomsday was a very welcome addition to the game, especially if you knew how to do the Bogdan glitch. Much like Doomsday, by the time Diamond Casino Heist came out, we were already bored of both the standard heists as well as the Doomsday Heist. We all needed something new, so the arrival of the Diamond Casino Heist DLC was a very welcome one, with loads of possibilities for players to undertake what is essentially the exact same mission. People could strategize the best and most fun way possible to get the loot from the vaults, and the content update also added not only a brand new class of car, the open wheel class, which is something the game has never had done before since it was released back in 2013, it also added a whole bunch of really desirable cars otherwise. We got the Sultan Classic, the Vauxhall Astra, the Vagrant, the Retinue Mark II, the JB700W weaponized version, as well as the open wheel cars that I've previously mentioned. And for the number one DLC that I think is the best is... Yep, I still think this is the best update to this day even now. No other DLC comes close when it comes to expressing creative freedom in the Rockstar race creator, as well as sheer fun driving said tracks. With the pieces given to you, as well as everything else that already existed before the DLC, the only limit to the tracks that one could create was the imagination of the creators. The DLC reminds me of the ye olde days of playing San Andreas multiplayer on one of those stunt servers where you'd spawn in the map and all around you were these wacky coasters and tracks that you could fly around in a supercar of your choice. It was fantastic. But San Andreas' graphics engine is a bit limited, so all of the roller coasters were pretty much invisible unless you were in a very close proximity of the track. In GTA 5, however, you can see what kind of shenanigans you're going to get up to the moment you spawn in, like, wow, I'm going to be driving that! This is going to be awesome! The addition of all the assets introduced in this content update also allowed other game modes such as Deathmatch to benefit from the creative freedom and ease of building, thanks in part to all the blocks and panels that you could get, all of which in a huge variety of colours. In fact, you could make anything using these building blocks. Even a popular TV show could be recreated using what was given to us. Oh yeah, and it also gave us some pretty cool cars too. So there we have it, my personal top 5 content updates or DLCs added to GTA 5 Online to date. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for loads more videos coming to you very soon. See you around, folks.